Have you ever watched a show or drama and you heard someone say the word foodie? What the heck does foodie mean? Foodie. What is a foodie? That's what we're going to be talking about on today's Social English Snacks.
皆さんこんにちは。毎日少しずつ社交に使える英語の上達を目指すソーシャルイングリッシュポッドキャストへようこそ。今日はぜひもっと自信を持って英会話してみましょう。Are you ready, Percy? Let's go!
Heck yeah. I'm ready to go. I'm ready for today's episode. I am pumped up. I cannot wait to talk to everybody about today's episode of Social English Podcast. Percy here, everyone. Today, we're going to give you a new slang word to use. We're going to give it to you. We're going to explain it to you. And we're going to tell you what it means and give you some examples to help you get better at learning English. Welcome to the Social English Podcast. This is the podcast that helps you learn a little social English every single day, not business English. We're not going to get into grammar so crazy like that. We're just going to get into actual speaking, talking, social English amongst people that speak English. So that's what this is about. And this is one of our Social English Snacks episode where we just go over a slang word or phrase and teach you the meaning. But today, I want to ask you one more time, do you know what a foodie is?
今日はクイズをしましょう。この単語を英語で理解できるかどうかをテストする準備はできていますか？今日、私たちは別のこれはどういう意味ですか？エピソード。今日、私たちは現代の本物の話し言葉の英語で使われている単語やフレーズを教えます。エピソードの終わりまで聞いてください。あなたは今日あなたが学んだことに驚くでしょう。始めましょ
う。Okay, so what is a foodie? Foodie, well, let me tell you one thing. Foodie really became, I think, popular and prevalent after YouTube, really. And people were doing a lot of travel and vlogging videos. This new culture of becoming a foodie came out in my country, America. A foodie is basically a person that likes to eat. Okay, so it's what the meaning is, the definition, the meaning of foodie is a person who likes to eat different food and have different food experiences. Usually foodies try different foods from different regions of their country that they would not normally eat. Different foods from different locations, different local foods, or even foods from different countries. Okay? Basically, exotic foods, desserts, basically foods that they don't normally eat or would not be considered a normal eating practice. For example, a foodie, let's say if you're in America, and I think everybody knows that America, one of the normal or normalized or popular foods is a hamburger. So a foodie, let's say a big McDonald's or Burger King or something like that. Well, even a local, a little bit more local but different. So what a foodie would do is they would definitely go to a local or regional burger place or just and have a different kind of burger, like a burger made out of steak, complete steak burger. A burger made out of tuna, a straight tuna burger, or a burger made out of ground chicken, or a burger with eggs and mushroom and or even a gourmet meatless burger shop. That's something that a foodie would do. It's funny because in Japan, there are a lot of foodie type shows. That one of the ones that I like, I can't remember the exact name of it, but it's based here in Fukuoka, and the guy just goes around and he eats different udons. So udon is regularly udon is a Japanese food, but of course there's regional specialties, special udon. Okay, so like a special udon. Anyway, a foodie likes to do this. A foodie will go to Thailand and taste all the different tom yum goongs and different Thai curry, green curry, yellow curry, red curry, these Thai dishes. Take pictures on Instagram. So anyway, here's an example of using this in a sentence. Okay, you got two people talking, two friends, and one asks the other, "Hey, Joe, hey, are you a foodie?" "No, I'm not really a foodie, but I do like to eat food sometimes." So basically he's saying that he likes to eat food, but he's not so much like crazy about the food like the way a foodie would be, you know? So that's basically what he's saying. He's saying like, hey, yeah, I do like eating food here and there. I do like going to regular normalized food restaurants and things like that, but I'm not, really crazy into doing all kinds of different foodie type culture things. So yeah, that's basically what he's saying. Here's some more examples of a foodie. Please listen pretty carefully.
We visited 8 different little hole-in-the-wall foodie artisan shops in Testaccio, which for 2,000 years has been the pantry of Rome.
Interested in what you have to say about that. And I'm going to have some questions for you as well. The professor can't help that type of stuff. So let's start with, I'm a foodie. I'm really into great restaurants. That's why I live in Hanover, New Hampshire, for example. And I'm...
with the city of Chicago. It enticed me with its picturesque skyline, the lakefront walks, and those restaurants that Tina mentioned that can make nearly anyone into a foodie. But as in any real love affair, it wasn't always pretty.
You've always been a great New Yorker, but a real foodie, so...
I am a foodie.
Thank you for having me.
We could go on, and I wish we had the time, and I'm going to extend it in.
We got started just a few minutes before Brooklyn started taking off as this kind of foodie mecca. And so as that happened, Brooklyn became more and more entwined with kind of our identity and our the product itself.
In their head. And you know what word you can't explain to an Italian? Try explain to an Italian what a foodie is. I hate that word so much. I can't even tell you how much I hate that word. I'm not even a foodie. I'm really foodie. It's like, what is it's like, like a foodie is a person for whom food is one of the principal pleasures in their entire life. And the Italian would just look at you and say, as opposed to who?
Okay, so those were some examples of foodie and how foodie is used in sentences. Hopefully there were enough examples that could help you out there. That's going to do it for today's episode of the Social English Podcast, Social English Snacks Edition. Hope you learned something today. Try to use foodie for yourself in a sentence. That is going to be today's action item, and get at it. Use foodie with your friends. Have a good time using it, and I hope you had a good time listening to the podcast. Remember to tell your friends. Follow us, subscribe, listen to the podcast, and watch our YouTube channel. Leave a like there. Really helps the channel. See you in the next video. Or podcast. Whichever one. Peace and love.
今日は楽しい時間をありがとうございました。ぜひ私たちのウェブサイトrealsocialenglish.com を訪問して日本語訳と役立つ情報を手に入れてください。また次回お会いしましょう。バイバイ。See you next time. Bye bye.